home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Auburn's offense will start this game off. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply...
Makes a grab for a big play. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity.
There he goes. Gets it past the first down marker and still running.
You know, in the SEC, you're going to have to run the football if you're going to win games. You can go on and on talking about great Auburn running backs back in the day, but right here, right now, if this team's going to win an SEC championship, they need to force-feed this guy the football, let him go to work.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. First and goal from the 5 as they try to put up the first points of this game. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing. Execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
So Missouri's offense will get the ball for the first time. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Guys, let's talk here for just a second about Missouri. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, The whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. So here comes the Auburn offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the left. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man in the middle. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. On the move. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to throw, it's Barnett. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Terry. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. On the ground, it's Roberts. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to fire. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, a great job making the tackle there. Now setting up third down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First play of the period will be a second down. On the move, it's Watson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. There's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes, and it's just a physical mindset of Auburn, and they're always that team that wants to run the football.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Here's the shuffle pass. It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's not. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. After getting nothing done on first down, second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Wide out trying to get it in. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Punts it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. They'll leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner. But right now they want to stop on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Roberts. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
Makes the catch. It's Jones. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught behind the line. It's Manning. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Manning. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Here comes the heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation and what play to dial up.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cook. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Going up top again. That's caught. It's Watson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Might be looking to run. That's caught. It's Simmons. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Simmons. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kane. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He might want another play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quarterback will keep it. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. He's got the tight end. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. That brings us to third and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Sends it back in motion. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Steps away to find some room. Looking for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Tiger. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Using his legs, it's Roberts. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. To the air, it's Barnett. Fires to the big fella. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so...
Oh, he's got some space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll try the left side. Got room to work.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And off to Jones. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to run for it.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Inside the 50. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Auburn! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Barnett. Makes the grab over the middle.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
And off to Jones. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Now here. That Auburn offense onto the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Back to throw, it's McNabb. Quarterback extends the play. Takes a hit as he fires. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Takes the handoff. It's Knox. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Uncorks one. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. Nice to have the doink work in your favor every now and then off the left extend their lead even further.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Pressure coming. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Manning. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Clock winds inside a minute to play here in the 3rd. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rolling right and going deep. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Power football with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? It'll be 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the Gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Looking for a man. It's Barnett. The Heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complimentary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Motion from the back. Snap to the back. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the wildcat there. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll try the right side. Makes it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Tigers are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Turner.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Looking for room. It's Knox. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Man, this is a punch to the gut. When you know you're losing, and you know you got to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the football, and they still run the football down your throat. It's been that kind of day for this defense.
Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
And the try is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Going right to work up top. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Leaves it with the running back. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got his man quickly. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
He'll keep it himself. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Right down the middle. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to